Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Ronnie Show. So glad you can be here with us tonight. We're going to have a big old party like always. Give away big prizes and cash, too, to lucky viewers like you at home. So, we got some things to talk about today. So, let's get right on to it. Okay. All right, everybody. We are here, yes, sir. So, let's see. It is episode 3, and I'd just like to make a quick production note about our season premiere. As I said earlier in that episode that we were going to have a new segment called News Be Weird, right? Well, you saw it in the second episode, but you didn't see it in the first episode. Now, the reason why that is because that our discussion was so long. It was like a 20-minute discussion that I thought, if I put it in there, it was going to be over 30 minutes long. So, and I didn't want to do that. So, I try to keep my videos down to 15 to 20 minutes if possible. Like this new episode of Press Your Luck, the season finale is like 28 and a half minutes long. Hold on. 28 minutes and 31 seconds long. It's still exporting to my thing. I mean, it was exporting yesterday after I filmed it and put all the clips together. That was about 3:30, and then at 10:30 I accidentally canceled the export because it wasn't even halfway done exporting so I just decided to cancel it, and then I decided what to do, and then I decided to export it again. So that's what it's doing now, and it's only about a quarter of the way there, and that was at about 1 a.m. last night when I did that. So, but then yet again, I didn't have my computer open and on, so that's probably why it didn't export much, if not at all, throughout the night. So yeah, I just thought I'd make that quick production note here real quick before we get started with our discussion. Now, our discussion for tonight is, let's see, we'll put the cards over here. Put the other cards right here. Okay, so tonight's discussion, what we're going to be talking about is things coming up here on the future of this network, RVN. As you know, we already concluded our June Funning Games 2 weeks ago. I don't know. We're still in June when I'm filming this. So, yeah, it's June 19th as I'm filming this right now. So, yeah. Anyway, so, September, as you know, we're going to have September Fun and Games, too. Kind of like the fall. You know what I mean there, right? And those game shows for the fall that we have, we're going to actually showcase 6 game shows. So, 6. Not 5, but 6 different game shows this fall. Those are Wheel of Riches, Wheel of Fortune, Blankety Blank, High Rollers, Countdown, and Tower of Cash. Tower of Cash is a new one, so is Blankety Blank. And then we had a couple of new game shows throughout the rest of the, like Name That Tune. We just switched up the format and Name That Tune. Then Disc Droppers, the game show, that was a new one. It replaced the wall, which, I don't have the phone app on my phone anymore. And then when I try screen recording games on my phone gets, like, super duper hot. And, like, I kind of have to, I don't put it in the freezer for long. I just put it in where the freeze is coming out, and then I just, let it sit there for 5 or 10 seconds, and then, but, yeah, so that was kind of a replacement for that. I might still do the wall with the Plinko board, but I don't have an exact format for that. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's that. Let's see what else here, should I? Oh, so maybe some future video ideas. Okay, well, first I want to talk about the schedule starting in October, because I remember I did film an episode of The Ronnie Show back for June 18th, yesterday as I'm filming this, but it did not record. Well, it did record, but it split into 2 parts, and I had to put those parts together, and it was taking forever to export that. Usually it takes 10 minutes max to export a 12-minute video on here, I know. My computer acts really slow sometimes, but it's okay. Not. So yeah, a little note about programming, starting in like October-ish. So as you know, the Musketeers, we call their games, right, on here, the home games and then some of the away games too, especially during the playoffs. So what's going to happen next year, as you know, they decided to move Saturday games this year to 6 p.m. So that means 6:05. So that means the game would start at 7 p.m. Which means I had to push some primetime programming back. Sometimes primetime programming would start at 5 p.m. or even like 4:30. I think was one case we had where programming started at 4:30 and not in the afternoon, not in the evening. So what I'm gonna do is that if the Muskies decide, regardless, to start Saturday games at either 6 or 7, then it's automatically going to start at 8 p.m. So every Musketeers game next year will start at 8 p.m. regardless of the time. Unless it's Sunday. Sunday, I usually don't air primetime programming on Sunday unless it's, game shows that I have for fun and games. And even then, the game would start in the afternoon anyway, so we would start the game in the afternoon and, start to go through to the beginning of the evening hours. So even then, that probably won't cause so much of an issue because, I can just air programming right afterwards. You would see that primetime programming at, 7 p.m. and, kind of like that. But, yeah. So that's all I got to say. So regardless, Friday or Monday through Saturday games, no matter what, will start at 8 p.m. Unless it's Sunday, and then the Sunday games start in the afternoon. And, this is so that, we don't have to push primetime programming scheduling or the shows we would air in that time earlier so much we can still have it start in the evening 6 p.m. After dinner time or before dinner time or during dinner time or whatever, you can still watch and we won't be pushed ahead so far. So yeah, I just thought I'd make a programming note of that. And then I'm also taking ideas for well, first, let me just talk about Judge Sus. As you know, you saw episode 1 of Judge Sus all the way back in late May, early June. Yeah, it was June 2nd, actually, when you saw it. Just so you know, everyone, about that, that's only probably going to be a yearly thing. Mainly because I did that for a school project, video design and production. That was a class I was taking in school this year, and I will next year. Too, or this upcoming school season as well, too. I will be taking that class. Well, I'm planning on taking it. My official schedule for the year has not been out yet. We probably won't be getting that until late August or early August, probably. We won't be getting that, so yeah, let's not look too much into the future in terms of that. But I'm planning on taking that this upcoming school year. You can actually choose whether you can do it only one semester or 2 semesters. I did it the full 2 semesters this year, and I'm planning on doing it both semesters next year because it was so much fun, to be honest with you, filming videos and, pretty much every day was a study hall because she would give us, a week and a half to 2 weeks to work on a project, depending on the length of the project. In fact, our final for the last semester, because you can either take, a semester or both semesters or whatever, it's only a semester type thing. Because of that, I don't think she gave us even this much time or the first semester for our final, but she gave us like a month to complete our final video for video design, and that was Judge Sus. So yeah, you're probably only going to get it once a year, and unless I can somehow unless some of my friends want to create episodes when there's downtime in class, when we're not doing anything and she hasn't assigned us anything to do. Unless we do that, but usually most of that time that we use or that I just mentioned, we usually do that for like a study hall for homework, or we just play games on our phones or on the computer or whatever. What I like to do is to complete like Wordle, Nerdle. I play a game called Global, then I play one that's called Worldle, and then I just started playing Knuckle, the Canadian version of Wordle. because my grandma kind of got me into that. We're now starting to share scores with each other, so she hasn't sent me mine yet, or she hasn't sent me hers yet today, in which, you know, that would be a cool thing to do during one of these episodes, is to, like, actually play these games, and then we'll have, yeah, that could be a whole discussion in and of itself, you know, too. And then I also play one, it's called Sweardle, which is 4 letters long, you know, because Sweardle, you know what I mean? So I play that, and, you know, that won't be appearing on camera if I do end up playing that. Because, you know, that just gets dirty real quick. But, you know, one of my friends at school got me into this game, so now I play that. I mean, I don't share my results with anyone because I don't want them to know that this exists. I mean, unless they already know that it exists and they're okay with me sharing the results to them, then, you know, maybe I'll do that. But, you know, yeah, so those are just some future things to talk about here on RVN. Oh, back to I started to say I'm taking requests, or what I meant to say is I'm taking requests for any show ideas you have, game show, talk show, sitcom, reality TV, whatever. I'm taking ideas for that. You know, I'll look at them, you know, maybe if you want to create like a new game show or a new TV show and, you know, kind of tell me the format of it, I can consider it, you know, because I've created Disc Droppers, the game show. That was completely by I completely made that up. And then Wheel of Riches, the Wheel of Riches, which you saw on the Ronnie Show, that was actually a spin-off of the game show, or of the show that Ellen DeGeneres had on her show, except I completely changed the format around. And then Blankety Blank. Blankety Blank is something I didn't create. In fact, it's actually the UK's version of Match Game. But, you know, I kind of put my little twist on that. I try to put my own twist on all the game shows we do, but, you know, sometimes you really can't do that. Money Cards was a creation of my own, too. I mean, it's basically it literally is the bonus round of the regular Card Sharks, but, you know. And then Greed, I kind of did my own format on that. Press Your Luck, you know. So some of these game shows that I do were completely by my own creation. So yeah, I'm taking ideas, you know, if for any TV show idea, you know, just let me know the format, what it's called, and, you know, who knows, if I think it's good enough, I may consider it for maybe a pilot. In fact, I have like 6 or 7 pilots I need to film for potential future shows. So I have a list of them right here on my computer, but yeah, right now I've got 4 of them that I was thinking about maybe including to the fun and games. Oh yeah, and just so you know about the fun and games, just so you know, from now on, from 2023 and beyond, we're only going to feature 4 game shows for both March, June, and September. You know, just so that I don't, because, you know, since I'm in high school and all that, I basically spend that time with friends and, you know, homework and, you know, just doing school stuff, you know, or, you know, and when I do have free time, you know, I'll film stuff for, you know, maybe you guys, but if not, I'm just talking with friends, you know, kind of like a group chat type thing. So yeah, so because of that, I'm going to lower down the production so that I don't have to film as much, you know. So yeah, I hope you understand me in terms of that, but I do have 4 pilots to film for maybe potential fun and games ideas, like Late Night Liars. That's one that was, it's based off the Game Show Network game show that aired 10, 12 years ago. Then I was thinking about a pilot for Joker's Wild, a pilot for Tic-Tac-Toe, and then a game show I created called the $1 Million Challenge, where we basically, you know, there's like a new challenge every night and we have to complete it and we win money for stuff we do complete in the challenge. Yeah, so I'll probably film a game show. Like I have one where, like, I have a tub, kind of like, not really a tub, but it's like a basket full of bouncy balls, which the Pizza Ranch is like a Midwest, you know, pizza place. But they used to have a gumball, or not a gumball. I keep on saying all the other balls except bouncy ball. They used to have bouncy ball thingies back, you know, when I was starting in like maybe preschool all the way up through like 3rd or 4th grade. In fact, when my sister and us, we usually go every week. Well, she used to. She doesn't anymore with us. We would always, you know, the restaurant that we go to is like right in the middle of a shopping center, or like a business center. Like, it's an indoor business center is what it is. So, like, when you go in the doors, there's, like, all these businesses, and then right in the middle of it is Pizza Ranch. Okay, here, let me kind of show you what the layout. Okay, so, I'm like the Pizza Ranch, okay? I'm the Pizza Ranch, but, you know, it goes down the side, like, straight down the side here of businesses, and then businesses all the way down there. In fact, the other Pizza Ranch we have here in town, over on the other side of town, back on the west side, and, you know, that area, they introduced a new play center, or a fun center, I can't remember what it's called. Well, they're actually gonna bash the one wall of the Pizza Ranch, kind of like, because there's no business next door to it, and they're gonna make that into a fun center. So, but the thing is, though, with that's usually where we sit, up against the wall. So we're gonna have to find a new place to sit in Pizza Ranch. Now, when that happens, no progress has been made on that. I just overheard that from one of the managers. So yeah, one of our favorite managers, which I don't think she even works at that Pizza Ranch anymore. We haven't seen her in a few weeks, so she probably doesn't work. I mean, she was talking about quitting there for a while. I mean, she only mentioned it to us like maybe once or twice, but she kind of told us she's been talking about it for a while. I mean, her younger daughter works there, so we know her, and, you know. And my dad actually used to work part-time at the Pizza Ranch there, like, 5 or 6 years ago. Maybe even 7 years ago, too. So, yeah, other than that, I got really nothing else to say. We're going to do our new segment, like I said, called News Be Weird. Here we go. And by the way, these news stories are 100% real. Some of them only could happen in America. I'm just saying, because, you know, we're just that dumb of people sometimes, you know. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Where are they? No, that's not. Oh, well, I gotta find them first. Hold on. Oh, is it gonna let me? I wonder. I don't know if it's gonna let me or not. Show it to you guys. Oh crap. I hope I didn't just screw up on my video here. Okay, I might have screwed up. Yep, so I gotta export it again. Okay, so we're not gonna do it this time, unfortunately, because I completely screwed up my computer here. Yeah, I completely screwed up on that. So no news be weird this time, but next time for sure. I know that's twice in 3 episodes we haven't done our new segment, which we're supposed to do every episode, but I just screwed something up here on my computer, and it stopped exporting my thing. See, I knew it probably wasn't going to work, but now I have to export it again, and I wish this thing would frickin' already be exported, but alright, well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to play our game outside in almost 100-degree weather. So have fun. We're going to have fun with that. We'll be back here in just a moment. Alright, folks, let's head outside. Welcome back, everyone, to the Ronnie Show. Well, it's 96 degrees outside, but it feels like 105, so no matter how hot or how cold it is, you can still trust us here at the Ronnie Show to be doing this segment. Anyway, here's how this final segment's going to work. We're going to have our viewer prize giveaway. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to shoot darts, or Nerf bullets, at the board here. This is the first part of the game, and we're going to win prizes for viewers at home. As you can see, we do have a bullseye. That's where cash is. Now, if it lands on any one of the dollar amounts, then we'll get that bullet back, and you will reshoot again. So kind of like that. Let's see here. There's over $50,000 in prizes on the board. but we can win thousands of more in the second part of our game too as well. And plus we can win possibly even a thousand or a couple thousand more here in this main game. So in total we can win a little over $65,000 for one of you viewers at home, and we will deliver it to you. You'll see it on our Twitter page, Instagram page, and Facebook page right after it's delivered. We'll do a live stream first, probably on maybe Instagram Live, and then we'll post it onto Twitter and Facebook afterwards. So yeah, here we go, everyone. So we get 10 bullets for this first part, so we can win as much in cash and prizes as we can. As you can see, we have numbers all on the outside of that target. That just signals the prize that we can win. And if we can win all 8 prizes, well, we're going to add a bonus 25 grand over it. So really, we can win just about $100,000. Whoa, whoops, I accidentally shot. We can win almost $100,000 in cash and prizes for one of you lucky viewers at home. Here, let's sort of zoom in. I know it's a little bit glary, but you can still kind of see the board. Prize number 4, and that is the 100-inch television, valued at over $4,000. And plus, it's windy out here too, so that's what's causing things to be as hot as it is, blowing all that hot air around. Prize number 5, it's actually not a new prize. Now, whatever prizes we didn't win last week, we're just, carrying them over until we do win them. That was the 100-inch TV and the kitchen appliances. Now is what we've won. So far, we've got a little over $7,000 worth of prizes with 7 more bullets left. Oh, okay, that hit on the outside border, but that does count for prize number 7. And prize number 7, let's see here, that's on top. That's college essentials. If your kid's going to college, maybe $8,096. Next bullet. So we won prizes 4, 5, and 7. Let's try to aim for number 6 if we can. There we go. We got it. That's the trip to Toronto, valued at $5,377. Over $20,000 worth in prizes currently. So we got 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's try to get 3 here. There we go. We got it. Groceries for a year. Man, oh man, we're cleaning up here on this board. With 4 more bullets still to go here, so let's keep on going. Prize number 2, maybe. There we go. We got that one. That's a riding lawnmower. All right. Whoa, there goes our sheet of prizes. I got it. All right, we still got prize number 1 and prize number 8. Let's try to get one of those if we can. Let's aim for 8. Yeah, knocks the car! Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's try to get that final prize. We got it! The Singapore trip. So, $67,227 plus a bonus 25 grand. $92,227. Okay, here we go, and now it's time for the next part of the game. We'll clean up the bullets, and we'll be back for that here in a second, and we'll switch the board too. Alright, we're ready to go. So, we got the board all back. Alright, here's how it works. As you can see, we have a bullseye here, 50, 40, 30. Right there. As you can see, then we have numbers all the way around, anywhere from 1 to 25. We'll put those into our bank, our points bank, because points make bucks. So, what's going to happen is that 1 point equals $1, and then at the end we'll times it by 10 and add it to the bank, whatever we got. You'll see what happens here. So let's try to earn as much points as we can here. Then we'll have a chance to double the cash. 16 points. There we go. Okay. Just like that. So right there, that'd be $16. And then we would add the 160 to the 16, if we times it by 10. 25 points! There we go. We're getting all the big ones here early. That's signals good luck, hopefully. 30 points. There we go. We're really getting those big points now, aren't we? Here we go. Oh, 20 points. No, that's okay. By the way, if it ever lands in between a number, what we'll do is that we'll combine the points and split them in half. So here we go, next one. 18 points! This is unbelievable. We're already up over 100. 109. Man, we're winning a whole lot of money here. We'll remove like that. Now we have a clean board. 40 points! Yeah, we're getting all these big points here. 10 points. 159 points here. Look. There. Okay, here we go. 25 more, okay. Well, we haven't gotten into the bullseye yet, so that kind of worries me a little bit. 8 points. One more bullet. This is the final bullet, and then it's decision time. Oh, whoa. Okay, 7 points. Okay, so now we got 199. We'll times that by 10. 1,990. Added onto that. That's $2,189. So if we want to, we can go double or nothing on the cash. But, however, if we go for it, we're also risking the prizes, too. So, what the goal is to get 101 points in 6 bullets. If we do, then, you know, we double the cash and add it onto the prize bank we have so far. So, if we want to, we can risk those prizes, the cash and prizes, and try to double our cash with the potential of losing all of that. You know, it's worked so far, so let's go for it. Alright, here we go. 6, and if we can do it, if we can get 101 points just by getting it here in the target, then we'll double the entire lot. So here we go. Oh, that's going to be, man, oh man, that hit in about 3 places here. Alright, I say it's more on the 3, so the double's out the window, but we can still win a lot of cash. Alright, here we go, next bullet. So we have 3 points, we need 98. It's possible. We're not out of it yet. 7 points, okay, now we have to start getting the big points. 40 points, there we go. There we go. Now we're up to 50. Not a bad start. We have to get 51 points in order to win. $40. Okay, we're just 11 away with 2 bullets left. Can we do it? All we need is an 11 or higher in order to win it. 11 or higher. Oh, what are we going to call that? Oh, that looks right in the middle. So what we do is that we add them up. That's 37. We cut it in half. That's 18 and a half. There we go. We got it. With 108.5. That, we double the cash to $4,378 when we add it to the lot in cash and prizes. $96,605. That could go to you at home if you call or text the number on the screen now. Lines are closed by the time by Monday night at 5 p.m. Central Time, so 6 p.m. Eastern Time too as well. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Good night.